You're having some trouble with your jokes today, I guess.
Are you telling our mamas that I'm not being my fantastically funny self today? Beer vlogging from Ghost Hawk Brewing in Jersey. Sweetie Weetie,
Yes.
here we are in our first haunted beer vlog ever. Ghost Hawk Brewery in Jersey. This is in Jersey. The boss may drop by and say, I'm the biggest fan of the beer vlogs ever. You think the boss may drop by?
Do you think he's still here? Does he still live here?
The boss is always here. You said a day like today cannot go without sippy sippy at Ghost Hawk Brewery.
Stop it. I will not film this with you if you don't stop the baby talk.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea, Sweetie Weetie. What the hell are you talking about?
I have 4 beers for us to try.
I can count that high, Sweetie.
So I'm not going to go in order.
Are you defying the genius of the Meister who brewed all this stuff you can't see?
I'm going to tell you what we have in the order that I think we will probably drink them. Intricate Order Volume 3. It's a New England IPA with Vic Secret and Amarillo hops. Then we have one called Anatolia, which is a rye New England IPA. Then we have one called Mild Thing. It's an English dark mild. So it's called Mild Thing because it makes their heart sing. And I know that's true because I read about it on their website.
But Sweetie, I want you to be a wild thing
No, this is
and not a mild thing.
And then we have Starlight Oblivion, a session stout. First, we're going to have Intricate Order IPA. Now I can get my nose in it since I gave you some of it. Smells mild. Can smell the hops a little bit. Tangy, but not in a bitter way. It's hazy. You can see it's hazy. Very tasty. A little bitter now that I consider it. Bitterness, which I think comes from the hops, is one of its qualities.
Intricate Order at Ghost Hawk Brewery in Bruce Springsteen territory. Intricate Order. Sweetie, I thought that was most deliciously yummy, but I would have to say that it has to be intricate in being a sequence of you sequencing beer vlogs in the insanely incredible, difficult way that you sequence it. No beer can be simple order. Has to be intricate,
the
Sweetie.
first beer in the intricate order in which I decide we are going to try these beers.
There we have it.
The next one is called Anatolia. I don't know why. It's got rye in it. And I asked him, like, well, what's the deal with rye in an IPA? And he said it makes it a little spicier. Definitely has a very different smell. It's very hazy. It's good. It's a lot less bitter. It's got an interesting mouthfeel. It's almost creamy. Super tasty. The prof would think it's not bitter enough, but I like it that way.
Anatolia at Ghost Hawk Brewery in the town of the boss.
Very nice.
Sweetie, I very much enjoyed that. If I were not dating a Sweetie, I might date an Anatolia, but then I have to drive to Jersey all the time. I'd have to drive to Jersey to see my Anatolia. I can see my Sweetie at home.
That is super tasty. That might be one of the best IPAs I've had in a while.
There we have it.
All right, now we're going into some super mild territory.
Super mild.
Super mild.
Unlike my Sweetie, super hot.
Mild beer.
She makes my heart
sing. Very low in alcohol. Smells a little smoky. It's real tasty. I mean, it almost tastes like you're drinking something that's not alcoholic. I mean, it is only 3% alcohol. Kind of like some kind of a coffee soda or something. It's refreshing. It's real tasty.
Mild thing at Ghost Hawk Brewery in Jersey. Sweetie Weetie, I am glad that I had a mild thing here at Ghost Hawk Brewery because I enjoyed it, because I have a wild thing at home.
Oh, you do?
A wild thing.
Where do you keep it? Are you talking about the cat tree and everything?
Wild thing, wild thing.
Nice. Now we have another very low alcohol stout, which seems to me to be an oxymoron if a stout is supposed to be high in alcohol, but it is a session stout. It's called Starlight Oblivion. It seems to me to be a little bit, again, of an oxymoron because if it's only got 4.3% alcohol, you would have to drink a lot of it to drink yourself into oblivion. It's very nice. I'm trying to think what makes it different from the dark mild. Maybe a little tiny bit sweeter. Like the tiny bit more sweetness of it and the color of it. If you just imagine that your taste buds were off because you had a cold or something, you might be drinking a Coca-Cola. Yeah, see what you think.
Starlight Oblivion at Ghost Hawk Brewery in Jersey.
This is super refreshing.
I very much enjoyed that. I would say that if I were in Oblivion, I would want to be at Ghost Hawk Brewery with some Starlight.
You're having some trouble with your jokes today, I guess.
Are you telling our mamas that I'm not being my fantastically funny self today? And a smile.
This is good, and I could almost imagine that it's a Coke. Oh gosh, that is scary.
A Coke and a smile.
Oh, those are some old ads on you dating yourself.